right, people, hello, and welcome back to the Cup Chasers podcast. It's the Summer Bracket Challenge, the world's best from the 21st century, going head to head. And we'll go ahead and get right into the next matchup. Coming in at a number 6, it's Gerard Pique versus Vincent Kompany. Too
Ooh,
bad Lewis couldn't be here for this one.
yeah.
I get the feeling I know what he would say on this one, but it's kind of tough. Kind of a tough one. What do you think? First impressions. Both champions. Uh, Company was in it. They're both integral parts of
Right.
big teams for
Big
sure.
teams. And my thing is when you think PK, you always think pairing. Like you always think he's with Puyol or Vincent Company. Name for name, is standalone. Like he's standalone center back.
Let me ask you this: could PK hit that goal? That Company hit that 30-yarder?
Screamer, top bins. No,
Yeah.
no. I'm
It's another one where I'm like, why did Company catch an 11 seed
right.
and PK got the 6 seed?
Trophies probably. PK has a cabinet at Barca.
Yeah, 4-4-2. They're on one.
They're
Uh,
on one.
but I'm enjoying what it's doing for the bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um
it's got the trophy. Um, was he
Best game
was he on the 2010 Spain team?
PK.
No, I think he's a little.
He's a
What?
little no, he's like
He's got to be on that team.
he's old. PK's like
Yeah.
up there.
Hey.
Yeah, he would have been young PK, like 21, 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First choice center back, of course. How could we forget?
No,
How could we forget?
because my first choice in the Spain team is Ramos, but that's fine. That's
I gotta
fine.
go Company. I gotta go Vincent Company, man. Just again, the impact on a game single-handedly,
Oh yeah.
you know, and even now, still he's still a huge, personality in the game. Um,
I'm gonna pick Company as well. It might be a little Barcelona bias. Just creepy little Premier League Barca hate Barcelona bias coming
hating
in.
Barcelona, yeah, the opposite of a Barcelona bias.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Not a little Premier League bias, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, I'm definitely gonna go with Company here. I just think he's more versatile defender. He's gonna have a better game. He's way more physical. He plays a little bit more like I like than PK does.
I think for tomorrow's Champions League final, I got it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to go with the captain.
Right.
Is he gonna? Does he already have a statue? Because I'm pretty sure he deserves one if he doesn't.
That's
So there you have it, Vince Company.
what
Uh,
I would pick, yeah.
I'm thinking he'll probably move on on the polls on socials as
Yeah.
well. As well. Well, all right. Next up is a 3 versus 14. It's my man Kaka versus Radamel Falcao.
Oh, Falcao. Sorry about you, buddy.
No, yeah, I thought you were saying Falcao all day. I was like,
No.
whoa,
No.
let's back that up.
Oh, buddy, you caught
Uh,
a wrong one. Are you serious? Kaka for me is one of like he gets legendary status in a lot of like realms. He gets, you know, these top player awards, but like he's one of my like top 5 midfielders.
Champion.
Dude is a like we talk about how good like dude just knew how to play a cam supply and demand midfield.
He kind of came after the O2 World Cup, but by the next World Cup, Ronaldo, Kaká, Adriano, Robinho, that Brazil squad,
I
man,
don't know
was
how they didn't win 4 World Cups in a row.
dumb. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, because of Thierry Henry.
Because of France. Yeah, because of
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at Madrid, at Milan, dude was an absolute menace. Absolute.
Minutes.
Yeah,
Minutes.
I would never wanted to play against
Because
him.
he can score. I mean, we talk about like KDB's qualities. We talk about like Zidane's qualities. He's and Modric. He's a precursor. Like, I mean, he was right there with Zidane, but
He's
man,
got
like,
all those passing skills, and he's gonna dribble you in circles.
and he's gonna bang one. He's going to bang one in on you. Yeah.
That's not to say that Falcao, before the horrific leg injury, uh,
Talk about
was
derailing.
it wasn't awesome. You know,
Yep.
killing it for Colombia. Um, Man, the move to United though, just I was watching a Premier League flop 11 video from Rory, the Chelsea fan, on YouTube. Check him out. He's got a lot of good videos. But they were talking about the biggest flops in the Premier League history, and Falcao came up. Um, Obviously, can't beat old Fernando,
No.
your boy, but
That one goal was worth every penny.
fair
Every
enough.
penny.
This one's just another unfair one from the bracket. Sorry about you, Falcao.
Yeah.
Definitely had goal scoring ability and talent, but you just hate to see injuries like that.
Yeah.
You know that totally he was just never ever the
Nope.
same. Um, but once upon a time, definitely had potential. Definitely thought that you know he could go on and do huge things. Kind of like Lewis pointed out that he was kind of like James, kind of similar to James' story. I know James didn't really have the really bad injury, but um, yeah, it's got to be Kaka all the way.
Has to be.
Yep.
Has to be.
Alrighty, up next. Ooh, this one's interesting, but I think I know where you're gonna go with it. Number 7 seed Iker Casillas
Okay.
and number 10 seed Ribery.
No.
Ribery.
No. I have a very special place in my I like the way Frank played. Loved
Of
Frank
course, you're a
Ribery. Loved
flyer. You're a winger.
Yeah, dude.
That's what
Dude,
you
dude
are.
was a fly. Like I grew up Iker Casillas. I did that same argument for Petr, and this is why I have to like, kind of like stick with it. And I hate to do it to Ribery. It is an irreplaceable, legendary goalkeeper. Like
The
we have,
Robin save, man. Saves the
yo,
World Cup.
dude,
The World Cup final.
Casillas is a champion. Just
Oh, serial winner.
yeah.
I mean,
Frank is. I mean, that was like the embody. Like I remember that was the embodiment of how I wanted. Like growing up, they were like find players you want to play like and watch them. Like Frank was
was Ribery was on was on the treble team
the Bayern. Hmm.
for Bayern. Yeah.
Had himself a career at Bayern, man.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
shocked. I'm shocked he didn't play
He
for
could have won
French
the Ballon
national
d'Or
games.
that year. He could have won the Ballon d'Or that year, man. This is tough. This is a tough one because I mean, obviously they're both Champions League winners.
Oh yeah.
Um, I feel like Casillas did it more often, but at opposite ends of the field, they have far different effects on the
Yep.
game. Ah, man,
Oh, this one's hard.
did he score in the Champions League final? And this was
I don't.
um, let's
Because that
see.
was that was back when they still had like uh Gomez.
He got the assist though.
Oh, did he?
Got the assist for the
Dude,
Robin goal.
the
That,
Robin.
that
Yeah.
won the Champions League that season. Well done,
Ooh.
sir. But yeah, unfortunately, I think I have to go Eker. Just
Yeah.
yeah, legend. Um,
Legend.
He's got the moments. He's got the big moments. Be it World Cup, be it Champions League, Copa del Rey, Liga, whatever you want, he's
Yeah.
got it.
Man knows how to, yeah. He knows how to lock down the two sticks.
Absolutely.
And he's not that big. Like compared to other goalkeepers, Casillas
Yeah.
isn't that big.
I always thought like because one of the first goalkeepers I remember admiring was Fabian Barthez. He was kind of a hothead, and he definitely had like some moments where you're like, oh my god, what are you doing? Uh,
Yeah.
but I was an Arsenal fan, so I was cool with that. Honestly, he was the goalkeeper when Henry scored his greatest goal ever, the chip up to himself and the volley from the top of the box. Barthez was in goal for that. So I definitely got memories of him, but it's a similar kind of profile. The short, kind of low center of gravity,
Slow.
always like a
Yeah.
bit down.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, um, yeah, I just think pure shot stopping. I mean, Casillas is kind of his kind of goalkeeper is not today's game's kind of goalkeeper. That's kind of why I feel like he faded a little bit when the game has really moved towards playing out from the back a lot,
Yep.
and he's not Manuel Neuer with his feet. You know what I mean?
No.
Uh, even like keepers like Allison and Ederson these days. Um, you know, I mean, some of the Chelsea keepers try to play out from the back. Uh, but
Hey,
yeah,
Mindy's gone. We're good. Mindy's gone.
yeah. Well, for me, I gotta go Casillas.
I gotta go Casillas.
Oh man, but I love a good
I
winger.
love
I'm with
Frank.
you on that.
I would love a good flyer.
Well, up
To show
next,
you how biased I am, if it was Willian, I'd have picked Willian. Like I just had that
yeah.
thought in my
Oh
head. Like, like
oh my God. Yeah, well, hey, fair enough. And speaking of bias, up next, number two, Thierry Henry, uh, versus versus does it even matter? Paul Scholes.
oh,
No,
Scalzi
Scalzi.
catches the
The
bullet.
15 seed for Paul Scholes is disrespect.
That's a little
That's
disrespectful.
blatant disrespect for
That's
sure.
I mean, hey, I'm fine with it. I hate that era of Man United. That's why I hate them today. I
Yeah, I'm with
hate
you,
like
but
can't stand that those two squads that
the
Skulls kind of
absolute
bridged.
legend, though, man.
Oh my god.
Scholes, he's I mean, just the longevity alone.
Mhm.
Just the
And
fact
he's
that he
like
played for 20 years or
and he's
something.
one of the best well-rounded midfielders. Like he did a little bit of everything very well.
The consistency.
Yeah.
Just always knew you were getting an 8 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10 every game. For a ridiculously long time.
18
Uh,
years. Like
he's probably got how many Premier Leagues does he have? I mean, it's got
oh
to be a
wow.
lot. Um, playing with the likes of Giggs and Beckham. Oh, he's only got 11 Premier League titles. He's got 25 trophies
It's more
and,
than most clubs like
and
have.
2 Champions League titles.
Ooh.
He's got more than any other English player, it says here. This is according to
Oh,
Wikipedia.
wow.
Um, so yeah, I mean, he's definitely a legend, but I mean,
I mean, Thierry Henry is undoubtedly one of the best to play the Premier League. Like,
yeah, I mean, despite my obvious bias and the fact
right.
that Henry is the reason I'm an Arsenal fan and he's my hero and
right.
he can do no wrong, um, you know me. I always value goal scoring. My favorite positions, obviously, the center defensive midfielder and the guy banging in the goals. And
yeah.
you know, he's just magic. He was just magic on the ball, the off the ball runs. He had the assists. He had the speed. He had the strength. You couldn't get the ball off of him. He could set up any kind of, any player. I was looking at an article of best duos in Premier League history, like whether it be Kane or Son, but only
Uh,
two. Can you guess the two players that got on the list twice in a top 10. They were in 2 different duos. Only 2 players did it. It was Henri. It was Henri and Pires and
Okay.
Henri and Bergkamp.
Okay.
And then it was Mo Salah and Bobby Firmino, and then Mo Salah and
Sadio Mane.
Mane. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean Henri is he was just in a class of his own.
Yeah.
And
He's prolific, right?
if we're going for best game of your career,
Oh yeah.
unplayable.
Unplayable. Right.
Like
I'm picking Thierry Henry here as well. I hate to do it to him, but I can find I mean, I hate to say this in that regard, but I can find a midfielder to do what Scholes did or can do. I can't find someone I can trust to change the game on a single run.
at the Bernabeu,
Yeah, like
single-handedly, be the first English team to win an away match in Champions League versus Real Madrid.
right. It's just again those moments make a player, and Thierry Henry has a bag of moments.
Yeah, I mean that I've seen the highlight reel so
100 times. Yeah,
so many times. I've watched the
I
documentary
play it in my sleep. Yeah,
like 37 times. Yeah,
sure.
I go to sleep to that. So
Right. No.
I mean, obviously, I was always going to pick Henri in this one, but I do have respect for Paul Scholes, of
I
course.
do too. As well.
And again, this 15 seed seems a little, but he's never going to get past
Yeah, he didn't know.
the man himself. Yeah. Well, all right.
It's gonna take like a ZZ to get rid of those guys like Henri or Ronaldo or like R9.
Unfortunately, Henri
Right.
is on Messi's side of the bracket.
Oh no!
So yeah, I'll have the full bracket posted on Instagram. It's up there, so you can take a look at the full thing. But yeah, it's
It's not gonna be good.
that saddened me when it panned
It's when
out.
you see Barcelona in your Champions League bracket, you're like,
I'm just used to that though. It's Arsenal. If we're not playing Munich or Barcelona in the round of 16 of the Champions League, what are we even doing?
what are we doing?
Yeah. Why do I even watch this?